Welcome. We will be doing revision, like I say, in addition to it, any other new one also. Okay, so we have base, third person singular, present tense, past tense, perfect tense, progressive tense. It's all about verbs. Look at them, all about verbs. Look, kick, jump, call, like, try, wait. We are trying to look at the way they are used on this table in the practical way as we speak English, as we speak the language. So now we have look, we have looks. The whole of this belong to singular person. That is third person, singular, present tense. It means singular person. That's the meaning of third person, singular, present tense. Singular person in present tense. For instance, he comes, he goes, he looks, he kicks, he jumps, he calls, he likes, he tries, he waits. Okay? It looks, maybe pussycat or any other thing. So this is for singular items or singular pronoun. Okay? We use S for singular person or singular item, singular pronoun. We use S on the verb. All the verbs must have S. Check your textbooks as you are reading now. You will see that any verb that has S, check, you see the pronoun, that is the subject, must be singular when it has S as verb. The subject there must be singular. Here, the subject must be plural when it doesn't have S on the verb. When the verb does not have S, the subject must be plural. So that is that. This is singular. You may say, why is S singular and no S plural? That is how it is done. That is for verb, for all verbs. We're not talking about items like noun items. Noun items like cheer, we say cheers. These are not noun items. These are verbs. The verb for singular will have S, but the verb for plural, that is subject plural, will not have S. So we have look, that is look here, looks, which is singular person. He, she looks, the whole of here. He, she, my mother looks, my father looks, singular persons. But here, my mother and my father look, but my mother alone looks, singular. My mother and my father look, kick, jump, call, like, try, wait. That is for plural here. I can write P here. I can write P plural. It's here for plural. Here is for singular, which is called third person singular present tense. Okay? This is plural, this side. Plural. Here you have looked. That's the past tense. Looked. Perfect tense. For instance, this is I have looked. I had looked. That is perfect. Had. Here will be had. All of them had. But here we have or has. Have or has. That's why it is past tense. Has looked. Has kicked. Has jumped. Has called. Has liked. Has tried. Has waited. Have. Has. Here. But had. That's why it's called perfect tense. Had looked. Had kicked. Had. H-A-D. Had. For all of this. Then here is I have been looking. I have been looking. Progressive. It can also be I am looking. Okay? I am looking. Progressive. I have been looking. I have been kicking. I have been jumping. I have been calling. I have been liking. I have been trying. I have been waiting. Well done. Well done. Remember I say here is plural. Plural persons. My mother and I look for the ball. Look. It will not have S. But my mother looks for the ball. Let me also point out this. When you have I I follows here. I look for the ball. I kick the ball. I jump the ball. Okay? I call the boy. I like the boy. I tried the taste. Okay? I waited. Okay, I wait for him because we are talking about present tense here. Look at it, present tense, present tense, present tense. So here, I will follow here. I look, I kick. Okay? Then others are they look, we look. Okay? All of us look. The children look. But the child looks. Okay? Henry looks. Henry and Victor look because it is plural. Henry and Victor, plural. Look, kick, and so on. Well done. See you later.